Hi everyone, welcome back. This is an unusual video about the US election. Here we have a guest, He Xin, who lives in the US and would like to share some opinion through the 紫微斗数 charts.
Hello, everyone. I'm so honored to be here. My name is He Xin, and I am here to talk about the predecessor, Donald Trump's chart. So, as we see that Donald Trump was born on June 14th, 1946 at 10:54 a.m. EDT in Queens, New York. So we need to clock back an hour to 9:54 because, apparently Trump was born in summer, daylight saving time.
Daylight saving.
Exactly. So when I first opened this chart, I feel this is pretty like Donald Trump's personality. Because when we see the Self Palace first, yes,
Right here.
Sun and Moon in the same palace. Two stars.
A weird guy, right? A little bit
Exactly. Exactly. So, this person must be very dramatic and emotional.
And stubborn.
Exactly. Yes.
And hard
stubborn.
to get along with.
Correct. I mean, these are all the problem of because they have two vibes in his heart. So sometimes, he doesn't even know what to do because he has both masculinity and femininity. Yeah. Okay. So this is about his personality and the original chart. Because we are looking election, so why not? Let's just move on to his current 10-year period.
So we call 70 something? 70.
Yes.
Right here.
75. From 2020 to 2029. 大运 or 大限 we call in
here, right here. His
Mandarin.
self palace is right here.
You see that his 10-year career palace is here and hitting his original career palace, which means that in 10 years, he has a lot of work changing. Of course, we know that, he lost the election of 2020, so which was exactly during the beginning of the 10-year period. Yeah. Also, his 10-year self palace.
Self palace,
when we
right here.
Click that, yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Yes, so 10-year self palace flies a ke to the Wenchang Star.
Right here.
Yes, exactly.
To the career palace, original career palace.
Yes, exactly. So in this situation, which means it is easy for him to achieve fame and get famous.
Yeah. For ordinary people, this sign can be promotion or something like a job promotion.
Exactly.
Or get famous. Or YouTuber getting famous.
Yes. Also a Lu into the self partner palace, because we know that for career palace and partner palace, they are on the same line, so they can share the benefit together, which also means he can definitely benefit from his work. Yeah, those are good signs. Let's just particularly jump in 2024 to see the election this year. Because it's the year of the dragon, so the annual self palace will be this one. Also flies. Let's see the annual self palace. Let's click that. Yes, so you can see that for the annual self palace, it also flies a ke to the annual career palace again. Yes, exactly. Which means he is shining in his field as well. But importantly, we cannot ignore his annual career palace as well. So you can see that there's a red arrow pointing out. We will call this 字画记, right?
This one here, right here.
Yeah, correct. Yes, which is, 自化忌, which is consuming his energy in a negative way. So it seems like, his work has a trend to either change or stop. or he might have thousands of thoughts in his word, but none of them, are doable or workable. Yeah. And so talking about elections, also this is the last part I want to mention is, generally speaking, for elections, we have to look at the networking palace as well. So networking palace is either 交友宫 or 奴仆宫, we say that in Mandarin. So we can see that the annual networking palace has benefit
you can say
to
your supporter. Supporter or something.
Supporter, yes. If you want to see your supporters or fans, you can go to the networking palace. That's why I feel networking palace will be correct. It's okay. Yes, so we can see that for the networking palace has a benefit to his original self palace here. The moon, yeah. Also, his original career palace has a 权, which means, this work is pressure to him.
Here. A crush
yes,
to him.
Correct.
A crush to his work, to his career. It's a kind of like pressure on work under pressure, I think.
Yeah, it must be very stressful.
Stressful.
But there is also, a crash to his networking palace itself. You can see.
Right here.
Right. Yes. Which I think he still might have, some supporter issues, or you could say other people could be like fans issue. Yeah. So, in conclusion, if we pull everything together, first thing is he can easily get famous and get fame in his career. Meanwhile, he might have work changing this year. And last thing I want to mention is, let's just jump into 2025 and see what happened in 2025, because the new presidency starts in 2025.
Right here.
So let's go to
2025. Right here.
Yes, 2025. Here in 2025, he also has a sign of moving. So let's see. The first thing is the annual house palace has, the ZIWEI again. So something must be changing here. This is the first thing. And then
house palace. Is it a house palace? 田宅.
Yes.
Family moving place.
Or renovation, blah blah blah, or you buying new furniture. Yeah, something changed in your home, in your house. Yeah, this is the first thing. And second thing, it's about his annual self palace. Let's click on the annual self palace for 2025. Yes, you see again the self palace also hitting the annual house palace, which may be a moving sign as well. So in this situation, Trump might be moving back to
White House.
Could be that. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. So something must be changed in his home. Yeah.
It's pretty obvious.
Anyway, those are the reasons that I personally feel Donald Trump has a very high possibility of being reelected again. So but because election is such a complex and sophisticated work, we are just using the astrology charts to see who has better luck. So this is about Donald Trump, and I think I'll see you next time.
I got a question. Sorry, I got a question.
Oh, yes.
I'm pretty curious if he has any disease. I noticed his self palace in this age is aligned with the health palace. He might have some health issue, like maybe inflammation or chronic disease, or even the urinary disease, or maybe a tumor. Probably, What do you think about that?
Good question. I mean, I feel the same way to you, because the sign is pretty obvious. But I'm not sure because, I've never heard about any news about his health problem. But it's possible, very high percentage that he has that problem because, first thing, he is a big guy and he might have weight problem. Even though I don't see any evidence, I totally agree with you because it is also the health palace. I do believe that he has the problem. Yeah.
So
Yep.
Let's jump to conclusion.
Yeah, we'll see. Because this is pretty complicated process. So, but I think he has a lot of good signs. And also, I believe that for elections, every stars have to align together. That's what we call like 天时地利人和 in Chinese. This is just one part of his chart. But he's in pretty good shape. So I'm feel confident to him.
I feel confident as well.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see in November of this year. Yeah.
Okay. Then finish.
Okay.
See you next time. See you next time,
Yeah.
Hexing. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Bye bye.